In just a second in the news, something is going to Prime Video stream. It's a movie. I can't believe it's going there so fast. It is so good. I just can't believe it's already going to be there. So we'll talk about that in just a second. First, I want to go over and talk to Kevin, who is in West Virginia. Kevin, what's up, buddy?
Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
Hey, I love the show. Been listening to it for about 4 years out of here in Charleston, West Virginia on 107.3. Y'all bring the energy every day. I know y'all are normal people and you have bad days, but, man, y'all come in, bring the energy. Everybody I talk to loves the show. It's not a scripted monologue like you get on some of these stations. It's a bunch of friends sitting around having conversation in the morning and just, life. It's life. And we really appreciate it. And, love to see you in person one of these days. But just wanted to call and really thank you guys for bringing it real and bringing the energy.
Thanks, man. What are you cooking for dinner tonight? I don't know. Maybe swing by. Ooh. Yeah, what do you guys got going at the house tonight?
I might have some pasta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got ACMs coming up, so I got to stay off of that.
Yeah.
But I might have gone over if he'd have been like grilled vegetables, grilled chicken. No, seriously, Kevin, I appreciate that. Yes, it is true. We don't have things scripted, and most times that goes pretty good. Sometimes it does not go well. That's showbiz, baby, when it comes to us. And just a little behind the scenes, nobody on the show really knows what we're doing as we're doing the show, except for Mike and I. Sounds like Mike and Ike. What a candy. What a movie candy, huh? But like Mike and I are the only two that know really what's coming, when it's coming. So the reactions that you hear are from Amy and Eddie and Lunchbox. And it's because I'm going, let's talk about this. And then they go, oh, I shall react. There are no scripts on this show. There are scripts for commercials sometimes. Or they wouldn't pay us because I would go in completely random places. But thank you. We try to do our best. Sometimes it ain't good. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes we do segments that are terrible, but we're trying stuff. So thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of the day and a good weekend.
Well, I appreciate it. Hey, Brad Paisley's in West Virginia shooting a video this week in Fayetteville. I know he's not from Fayetteville, but he's here in West Virginia.
I knew that, actually.
You did? How?
It doesn't matter how, but I just had a little conversation yesterday, and I knew Brad was over there right now. Yeah, that's real cool. If you see him, tell him Lunchbox says what's up.
All right. Hey, more Abby. We need more Abby on the show.
Oh, hey.
No, he lost all credibility.
Okay. No, thank you, Kevin. We appreciate that. Have a good day.
To say that. All right.
All right, bye.
Did he say Abby told me to say
Abby
that?
told him to say that. No, we don't know that he said that. No, we don't know that he said that.
Maybe he said Abby didn't tell me to say that.
Got it.
That's probably what it was.
Got it.
What if we found out Abby was doing that?
Hilarious. All right, time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Nicolas Cage thinks that he remembers being in his mom's womb.
Okay.
I told you, I have a friend that thinks he remembers coming out and seeing light for the first time.
Ridiculous.
Of the birth canal.
Some people claim they can remember, a first vacation with the family. They can remember if they got baptized like 4 or 5 years old. But Nicolas Cage says he was in the womb and he can go back to in utero and he can see the faces.
Okay, he thinks he relives that in his brain, so therefore it becomes his memory and he thinks that it's happened.
I just had this conversation on our show 25 Whistles where we're talking about the Michael Jordan flu game, and I've just seen it so many times that I'm like, yeah, I've seen it. Then I started to go, did I really watch it live? Or have I just seen so many clips of it that I feel like because we can do that. We can
absolutely
tell a story so many times that all of a sudden it feels real. I don't believe Nicolas Cage remembers being inside his mom's
He's
womb,
wacky.
but I can't prove he doesn't.
Okay.
I also want to say this. This is a little personal announcement here because I do know that this information is being dropped later today. And it actually is coming out in the form of a press release. And here it is. I, Bobby Bones, am very excited to be joining the ACM Awards. That show is next Thursday night. It is on Amazon Prime, but you don't have to have an account to watch it.
Oh, that's
cool. You can watch it for free over on Amazon, which is great this year. Because last year it was just you were a Prime member, subscriber, and I do have Amazon Prime. But this year you don't have to have that, and you can watch the ACM Awards.
Yeah, it's great for people that don't have it. Because otherwise
Yes.
they'll be like, oh, I don't want to pay just for one thing.
So that's the deal. It is free May 11th That's 7 Eastern, so that's 7. That's 6 Central, if you do the math. 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific on Prime Video. So I will be basically Garth and Dolly's sidekick.
Wow.
I'm doing a segment during the show called Backstage with Bobby Bones, honestly. And so something will happen, and I'll grab the person, and we'll have a little talk right there.
Oh, fun.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm
And how
happy that
perfect
they're
the-
allowing me to do that. Oh, yes. Thank you, one clap.
Well, there's already
Oh.
a clapping bed going on. So.
Oh, that's true. I didn't know Ray had a clapping music.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited about it, and that'll be next Thursday. Let's go. Let's hope I don't screw it up.
Yeah,
I don't think I will.
You'll be
but
good. You'll be good.
we screw up everything, so it's normal when I screw something up. It's not screwing it up. But I'm very excited about that. And even in the pre-show, which I don't think has aired, they've asked me to come out and do some stand-up to the crowd and to the artists that are there.
Hey, you've already written it.
Well, I can't do that
Oh, you
one.
can do that? Oh,
I
man.
told him to. I was like, you don't got anything to worry about. I ain't going to go out and go full roasty-boasty on it. If I were hosting, it would be different. But like recently I did a show with Jimmy Allen. It was called Celebrity Game Face. And I didn't really promote it because it wasn't about me. I promoted it a little bit on my socials. But it was Jimmy's show. They said they invited celebrities on. It was like Jimmy versus Kurt Busch
Kyle.
versus... Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was.
I think they're
honestly.
brothers, yeah.
I asked him, I was like, dude, are you rich? I didn't know who he was. We were all linked up on, I was like, are you rich? Like, what do you do for a living? And he thought I was kidding. And he was like, I don't know, man, I work around cars. And I said, how many car lots do you have? And I didn't realize till later it was the Bush guy
He's a NASCAR
who
driver.
has like millions and millions of dollars. So, but I was Jimmy. They get to invite a friend on. That wasn't my show to go in and be the big character. I was just there to help Jimmy. We won the show. We beat everybody. It's a trivia game too. I'm pretty good at. So people were like, why weren't you like way like into it and funny? I was the friend that was brought on, tried to set Jimmy up to be the star, but that's why that was. And also I had dental surgery that morning.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Not that that affected that, but I could see at times you could see me like holding my face and doing. I know I was doing that, but yeah, that's why. There's no big personality for me. I was just there as a sidekick. On this show, I'm gonna be a little more than that because I have my own segments. But I'm like Dolly and Garth's sidekick there. Okay, so that's happening next Thursday. Please watch it. And moving on with the news. Ben Affleck's Air hits Prime Video a week from tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, sign up for that.
You can watch the ACMs, and the next day
There you
watch
go.
Air.
But you have to pay.
Yeah.
For Air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, that movie is so good. It's
can't
about
wait.
Nike, Michael Jordan. It's about how Ben Affleck's in it, but he doesn't play the main guy.
And Matt Damon, right?
Matt Damon plays the main guy.
Yeah.
And then Jason Bateman's in it.
Oh,
He's
he
really
is?
good. Oh, man. It's such a good movie that I went to the theater. I told you that. So it was only going to be streaming only, that movie, but they believed in it so much they put it in theaters. It was an
Wow.
Amazon movie in theaters. So it was awesome. So it's coming out Thursday into Friday. Chris Tucker's in it from Rush Hour.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in it as one of the Nike guys, too. Sweet Tooth renewed for a 3rd season and a final season at Netflix. I'd asked you guys during the break if you're watching it. I watched another episode last night. I love Sweet Tooth on Netflix. It's a little bizarre because it's about what they call hybrids. There's like a virus, and these kids are born as like hybrids, half human, half animal, and they're trying to figure it out. And at times it's a little like, okay, but it's so good that if you can get past the kids and animals mix,
Hybrid people.
yeah, it's not a documentary.
But also hearing you say that it's a potential virus or whatever, that helps that situation. Because my brain immediately goes to,
Well, there's a virus that's killed a lot of the people, and so at the
Okay.
same time they're trying to. They think the hybrids are created the virus. I still don't know if they ever have it, and I'm in season 2.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so good. I love that show, Sweet Tooth. My wife and I watched it again last night. That's our show right now. Oh, it's sweet. I don't want to tell you anything else about it. It's good. That's from ScreenCrunch.com, but they're coming back for one more season, season 3. Researchers find that AI can read your mind about half the time. At the University of Texas, Austin, they have successfully created an artificial intelligence system that can translate a person's brain activity into actual language. This non-invasive procedure uses an fMRI scanner with a decoder to transcribe a person's thoughts. First, the test subject listens to hours of podcasts inside the scanner. What if they got in? It was all Bobby Bones show.
That's funny.
Then they think up a story in their imagination. Then they're shown a silent video clip. This allows the machine to generate corresponding text from brain activity alone, because they put the brain through all these motions: hearing, thinking, seeing, feeling. And then after all of that, the person's thoughts are able to be read via waves by the AI machine. You know what's going to happen eventually? And this story's from the New York Post. Is these things are going to be so good, you're going to go to court, you're going to go to trial, and they're going to go, did you do it? Brain machine on. Looks, all signs indicate yes.
Yeah.
He also did this. And that's how people are going to go to jail.
Oof.
Wow.
The head guy that was running Google AI quit because he's like, this is too dangerous.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
AI's crazy, man. We don't even really know what it's being used bad for, though. Like, we have no idea. Like, I like it because I hear Kanye do country songs. And
We did. That was pretty cool. I like that.
And I heard Notorious B.I.G. do an old NWA song. They're like, this is what it's like, riding down the street in my 6'4", and it was Biggie doing it.
Wow.
I was like, dang, that's really cool. A passenger allegedly punches a United Airlines employee before a flight. A new video appears to show a United passenger hitting a flight attendant before a flight from San Francisco to Houston. The woman who recorded it says the man got angry when she asked his wife and then him to move out of their seat. The passenger punched repeatedly. Other passengers reached to stop him. This is the passenger, Naya Jimenez, who shot the video. Now, this is a clip from the news story. She's talking about what she saw, etc. Here you go.
She says the man was angry because she asked his wife and then him to move out of her assigned seat.
They had to bring in a gate attendant from outside of the plane to come and try to talk to both of them.
The man nearly jumped out of the plane.
After he paused for a minute, he ran towards where the pilot area is, where the emergency exit doors are, and attempted to open it successfully. Opened the emergency exit, was about to jump down, and the plane is elevated, right? So he would have flown apparently 2 stories to the ground.
Oh
Anybody that's throwing a punch for any reason on a plane, you should not fly on that plane for at least, on any plane,
Any plane.
for 18 months.
Ooh, I would say forever.
Not forever. I'll do forever. I want to do 18 months. That's the first offense because that's a lot.
Punching a flight attendant, it's not forever? I mean, that's a big move, punching a flight
It
attendant.
is a big move. Okay, how about this? 18 months, and they also can't jump in the air with their feet. Like, no jumping. You can't get any height at all.
I would add in 18 months, you can't jump, and anger management.
Oh, classes.
And no monkey bars. Oh. Because that's a way to get around it because you're still holding on to something.
That's true.
No monkey bars because your feet are high there too.
Dang.
18 months. But then after that, it's forever. That's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Eddie was talking about his son, and his son had to take the written driver's test. Eddie said he would have had trouble passing that driver's test himself. The fact that you were the proctor and they allowed that, it just seems
Yeah, man.
so wrong. And you didn't. Hey, you're a man,
I did not cheat.
You're a man of integrity.
Hey, I swear to the highest power, I did not cheat.
Bob Pittman?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The guy you played golf with. Sure.
Rich wrestler?
Rich wrestler.
So we pulled some questions from the real driver's test. Let's see who on the show would pass or fail the written portion. To pass the test, you got to get 8 out of 10. Like if we were to do this as the actual test.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
Exactly. Question number 1. Write your answer down, everybody.
Yep.
What should you do if you're driving and an emergency vehicle is approaching with sirens and lights?
In.
You don't have to write the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're
Amy's
describing
writing the whole,
everything.
the biography of the car, Henry Ford. I don't know.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You don't need the
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah. Amy.
Pull over and stop and wait for it to pass.
Lunchbox?
Pull over to the side of the road.
Eddie?
I wrote stop and pull over.
That's all right. Good.
We got to pull over then stop.
Well, depends
Okay.
who you are.
Or jump out of the car and run.
Yeah. Speed up. Beat it. Number 2. What does a flashing red light in traffic mean? A flashing red light in traffic.
And
In.
I'm in.
Amy?
you treat it like a stop sign.
Lunchbox?
It turns into a stop sign.
It turns into one if you watch it long enough.
Really?
Well,
Like morphs
okay.
Like a
into one?
transformer? Eddie?
Stop and wait till it's your turn.
Yeah, stop and proceed with caution, stop sign, all good. I'll accept it. 2 for 2. So far, by the way, whoever loses gets their license cut up.
Oh,
Right here on the air. Number 3. What does a solid yellow line on the road mean?
solid yellow.
There's one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh.
All right, we'll put that.
Color means something.
Amy?
No passing.
Lunchbox?
No passing.
Eddie?
Don't pass.
Yeah, no passing allowed.
Woo!
There are 2 as well. I think it's 1 for each side.
Okay, but also sometimes.
And then also in the
are
middle, they do. I've never seen one on the middle of 2. Who cares?
I
Next
feel like
question.
sometimes they're white, so I didn't know the yellow was throwing me.
You know, and I can't see very well. When it rains, especially at night, I can see nothing and they let me drive.
Oh, no.
I'm just kind of guessing.
Don't say that out loud.
I
dude.
know. We're not on the air.
Okay,
There you
okay.
go. Next up, what should you do if you're involved in a minor fender bender? The key is minor. What should you do if you're involved in a minor fender bender?
Ooh, do you have insurance or not?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Gosh, minor. There's so many different ways to handle this.
Are there? Are there? Not according to
Yeah,
this.
let's see. Let me see.
Yeah, because they want to handle it on the side.
Everybody good?
Yeah, man.
Okay, fine.
Amy?
I do not do this, but you call the police.
Okay, lunchbox?
You have to pull off the road
Well,
and
yeah.
then wait for the people.
Eddie?
If it steers, it clears. Move off the road.
I'm not going to give that to any of you.
What?
What?
Because what if you're in a fender bender?
Well, because what you do is you do move your vehicle off the road, but then you exchange insurance information, and if it's minor, you can leave.
Oh, no, we
Yeah,
didn't get
but-
to that part. I think we eventually would have
Yeah, but-
written all that
I
down.
just can't give that to you because you didn't say that part.
But that's what I do. But then y'all, the other day when I had a minor.
I'm a proctor of the test. I can't give it to you guys as a point.
Hey, I respect that.
Thank you. You didn't
Yeah,
say it all.
yeah.
I have the answer here. We don't deviate from that.
So we all missed one.
Dang, so I
Okay.
shouldn't have wrote
You
that.
mostly had the idea, but
Yeah.
So we're all one away from getting our license cut?
yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What should you do if your vehicle starts to skid?
Ooh.
I'm in.
Oh,
Are you?
good job.
Skid.
I'm in.
There's a couple of maneuvers.
No,
but
you're already in.
Here
with
we go,
confidence.
NASCAR. Relax.
Maneuvers? What should you do if your vehicle starts to skid? Everybody good?
Yeah, I
Man.
think so.
Amy,
Well, you have to have both hands on the wheel and
don't say pray.
Close your eyes.
Jesus take the wheel.
Yes.
So and then you tap the brakes.
Lunchbox.
You got to tap the brakes.
Eddie.
Just let off the gas. Don't tap the brakes.
No. You're all wrong, and you all just get into a wall or a tree or something.
What do we do?
Don't look.
No. If you're skidding, you have to, and I've learned this the hard way, you have to turn your wheel
Towards
the way
the
of the
skid?
skid because it keeps it from turning around.
See, I knew that.
But have you guys not like
And
doing
brakes,
donuts?
and if you're skidding, brakes aren't really going to help you because that's why you're already skidding.
Mm-hmm.
You can try tappy tap, but for the most part, if you're on ice, those brakes ain't helping.
That tappy tap's not working.
You're just trying to turn the way of the skid so it kind of evens itself out.
Oh, you didn't say ice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
it could be anything.
That threw me off, the ice.
Right.
Yeah, the
same.
ice really messed me
Same
up.
I didn't say ice. It literally could be anything.
I was picturing wet.
It could be water too.
Oil.
Oil. It could be an oil spill, Amy, on the road.
Okay, so we missed 2.
It can be Mario Kart, and you hit the oil spill that someone left behind.
Okay.
The banana
Also,
peel.
Yes.
did you know that, like, if say you are skidding and you're like, there's a electric pole or something, you're like, I don't want to hit the pole. I don't want to hit the pole. Well,
Jump
don't
out.
look at the pole. Like, you're like, I need to avoid that pole, so you're looking at it to try to avoid it.
Stop.
Race car
Okay,
drivers say,
stop.
Never mind.
No,
Moving
no.
on. Because I want Betty to do this.
No.
They're in an accident. And they're like, I didn't look at the pole. I looked at my shoes. And then no.
Yeah, like what?
No.
No.
okay, fine,
moving on.
fine. Someone can verify this. Call in.
What 2 things should you do if you're driving and a dust storm approaches?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, man.
What 2 things?
You know, I probably could say this too about a really bad thunderstorm, like rainstorm, where you can't see, equal
What
to a
2
dust storm.
things should you
What
do?
2 things should you do? First thing, don't look in the dust storm, apparently. Look,
Yeah,
look
do not
somewhere
look
else.
somewhere else.
These are the answers you'd have to put if you're going to pass the test, guys. Don't be mad at me.
I'm in.
Man.
Ah, man, that's 2 things. I got 2 things down.
Lunchbox,
Put your hazards on and pull over.
Amy,
Slow way down. Because I don't know how bad the storm is. And put on your hazards.
Eddie.
Stop and pull over under a bridge.
What if
That's
there's
one
no
thing.
bridge?
Find that bridge.
Where's your second thing?
What if there's not a bridge anywhere to be found?
You got to find it.
Nah. Amy, you missed it. Eddie, you missed it, although you were close.
What?
And Lunchbox, I'll accept hazards for lights, but you pull off the road and you turn on your lights.
But I
Yeah.
said hazards. Slow
Yeah.
way down.
You never said stop the car. You're just like driving 8
Yeah,
miles an hour.
Yeah, that's dangerous, Amy.
Yeah.
Woo! Someone's over here driving away with this one.
It's true.
You're 1 up.
Okay.
What should you do if you're driving in heavy fog?
I'm in.
I don't take you guys' confidence anymore as that you have it. Just so you know.
Dang. I'm
just
Usually I
telling
do.
you.
I'm like, wow, they got that one.
Well,
no, not anymore.
I'm
Seems
just
like
telling you I have
all
an
these
answer.
answers are just pull over.
Well,
yes, yes.
Then keep
when
saying
something bad is happening, you should pull over. Amy's like, I just keep going.
pull over, Amy, is like the C in multiple choice. Just write it down.
Heavy fog. Got it. Boom.
What should you do if you're in heavy fog?
Shoot, I can't remember if it's the opposite.
Yeah. Drive in reverse. Turn around,
yeah.
drive in reverse the whole
Just
way.
don't look at
Because the
anything.
fog's not in front of you, it's behind you.
Just pick C, Amy.
Okay.
Don't look at the pole.
This is a
we
real
hear you.
thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Don't look at the
Don't-
object.
yeah, of course.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You look the other way.
What's that movie where she turns her head around backwards? Exorcist?
Oh, yeah.
You learn to do the Exorcist move. Are you good?
I'm not.
Okay, Amy?
You put on your brights
Okay. And is that it?
and then pull over.
Pull over and put on your brights. Okay.
Pull over.
Eddie?
Low beams.
Oh, it's the opposite. I knew it.
Yeah, you got to the low beams.
Lunchbox?
Turn on your lights and lower your speed.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it to Eddie and Lunchbox both. It is use your low beams and then slow down.
Boom.
I forgot the slow down part.
But you did say beams and Lunchbox just said anyway, whatever the case is, it doesn't matter. You both get that point.
It is specifically low beam.
Yeah.
Hey, together lunch, we would have been good in the fog.
No, I nailed it.
You're
Turn
good.
on your lights.
Well, no, lights
No,
though,
no,
it's
no.
beams, low beams, not high. But
Well,
yes.
I didn't say. I call them brights. I say turn on your brights.
But lights is low and brights is low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you turn
I
on your
get-
light. You turn on your car lights,
but-
and you turn on your brights.
I see what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but I don't know that, and that's not the test
that-
answer.
That's how I would have
And you
answered
got the
it.
point.
I know. That's how I talk in the garage.
Hey, it's tough being a proctor, isn't it, dude?
Dude, that would be a proctologist than a proctor.
2 different things.
Yes. Next up, what's the purpose of a rumble strip?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, man.
I'm in.
Lunchy?
Oh, yeah.
Amy?
To wake you up.
I think that's a good answer.
I think that somebody is really using their personal experiences in this. Eddie?
Yeah, I put wake you up.
Or to get your attention.
That's why I didn't laugh at
however you
Amy's
wanna-
answer.
It's like, brrr.
What you got, babe?
Go ahead, babe.
Go, babe.
Wake you up so you don't go off the road.
You know,
That's got to be right.
It is.
It's not specifically wake you up because it could be a lot of things. You could be like talking to somebody in the other seat, looking at the kids in the back, messing with the radio. It could be falling asleep. It's to alert drivers are veering off the road a little bit or into another lane.
Boom.
Right.
Ding,
To
ding.
AKA
wake you
Go
up.
Okay, you all were so kind of right. I'll give it to you.
All right. Let's go.
All right, one more question.
Oh,
What does a white painted curb mean? This one's worth 5 points.
What?
White painted curb.
What is a white? This is the hardest one. What is a white
never seen it.
painted curb? Yeah, you have everywhere.
Oh, I know. New tenant park.
For 5 points. New tenant.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Lunch.
That is funny.
You see that a lot.
That is funny.
I'm in.
Just don't look at it when you park, right, Amy? Just look anywhere but it. I'm sure you're right, but I'm saying that wasn't the answer. Yeah.
It just sounds funny when you say, don't look at the pole, look elsewhere.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Don't, if you look at the pole, then you're likely going to hit the pole.
So like when you're going for a walk, are you not supposed to look at the thing in
No.
front
This
of you?
is if you're out of
I
if
mean,
you're-
I agree with you, by the way. It's just not the answer to that question.
I know. It's sometimes, I saw this whole YouTube about it. Like some.
No,
when
I'm
you
not
see
arguing.
this,
I'm not arguing with you that you're wrong.
Like people that are in a fast Porsche and they're going like 100 miles an hour. A lot of times you hear, well, somehow they hit a pole.
they
and
must have been looking at the grass. trying to
No,
avoid the
they were
grass.
like, shoot, they lost control and they're like, I don't want to hit the pole.
they're changing?
And they hit the
Yeah.
pole.
All right, guys, I need an answer here.
I'm in.
What does a white painted curb mean for 5 points? Amy,
Delivery drop zone, don't block.
Lunchbox.
Loading zone.
Eddie.
Fire hydrant.
Eddie, you lose. The answer's loading and unloading only. I'll give it to both. I'll give it to both of you. Delivery.
Look at that.
Yes, and
Us
I believe
delivery drivers know that.
with the 5-point lead.
Lunchbox.
Yeah, 5. Amy ends up with 9. Lunchbox ends up with 11. Eddie, you've failed the test.
Dang.
You only got
Dang.
5.
Hey,
And he was the proxy.
who wants to pick me up
Proctor.
tomorrow?
Proctor.
Proxy.
That counts too, right?
Proxy is like you vote. You have a
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Anyway, here, nice job, Lunchbox. You're our winner.
Who needs a ride?
Me. Come pick me up.
And they stay there. And they stay there.
Nice job, guys. I'm proud of you all. You did a great job.
Thank
We only
you.
did 9. We didn't do 10. We ran out of time. And also, he just won. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? But nothing? You
I'm
nothing
not
to say?
saying
Hey, cat
anything.
got your tongue?
I don't say anything.
Babe,
I'll be
good
quiet.
job. Good job, babe.
Stop.
All right, we're going to come back. Hold on. Let's go over and talk to Ken in Clayton, New Jersey, who's been holding patiently, and I appreciate that, Ken. Ken, what's going on, buddy?
Well, actually, it's Clayton, North Carolina, but I was calling to back up Abby because what Lunchbox did with Abby's phone is actually illegal. He's done an invasion of privacy, and the only way he could have read that message is if he's got her password to get into it.
Well, he did not have her password, but she left her phone somewhere, and he hit the button to turn it on.
No.
Because it had to light up.
No. It lit up when the text message came through, so I just took a picture. That's it.
Some people have notifications that pop up on their lock screen.
Like it was lock screen, didn't read the message. It said new message from Nathan.
It's still creepy that you took a picture of her phone to see the message, and then you gave it to me to be like, hey, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't. I had Abby look at it before I even addressed it. People think we just go hard and go like, we're going to reveal everybody's medical diagnosis and diseases. We don't. I kind of have to be the judge on, I don't think we should do this on Spill the Tea, but before anybody else knows. So with Abby, I said, Abby, come look at this, please. Is this too much? On the air. And she said, oh, it's not true. And then she addressed it. But the issue is somebody's phone was laying here and you just took a picture of it and then tried to share it with everybody. It's not anybody's business. It's on her phone.
And present that she's dating Nate Smith when
making
she's not.
something up.
Abby, were you at Nate Smith's show last?
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not saying anything. All I'm knowing is I was on Abby's Instagram story and I saw her like side stage at Nate Smith's show.
Side stage?
And all I was thinking was I would have liked to have been there.
Wonder if she just texted him to get back there.
Well, Abby, what's up? How was that?
Were you not invited?
Probably.
I think the label sent out.
Oh, got it. I don't go to anything.
Yeah.
Because I go to bed way too early and.
It was an album release party.
Cool.
Show.
Cool.
Like the debut album. I did not see him. I didn't get to say hi or anything.
Cool.
So.
And if you did, that'd have been great.
Nope. I didn't get to see him. But
And
he did
Lunchbox
great.
took a picture of Abby's phone and there were some texts from somebody named Nathan. And he was like, I told you.
20 minutes after Nate Smith was in here, Nathan starts texting. It's like, oh.
But I don't think you would say Nate is Nathan. I don't know him as Nathan. I talk to him all the time.
But if she's dating him, she knows she takes his real name.
But she said she's not dating him.
Well, now she says that. Now that she's been busted, and then she goes to the show on a Wednesday night.
She said she didn't even talk to him.
Okay, because he's busy. So I'll just see at home.
If I was dating somebody and I went to their album premiere, I would for sure talk to them for a little bit. Yeah.
But how do we know if she talked to him? We weren't there.
I don't understand why you think I'm dating him. Like, I interviewed him on Bobbycast. I'm like proud of where he is.
It's probably
now.
the crush that you had on him.
Yes.
But that's it.
There was no crush.
There was.
There
we
was
could see it.
absolutely no crush.
No, we could see it. But not anymore. Even I could see the crush.
Only she's the one that can claim there was a crush.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I don't. Okay, Abby, no crush. I'm with you.
No crush.
Well, that was quick.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, Bobby. But here's the thing.
You know what I mean?
This guy told me it's illegal. Get out of here.
When she says no crush, and I gotta believe that. No. You know?
You should. It's
Yes,
not.
thank you. Anyway, you did not get into her phone.
I did nothing else.
But what I didn't like was you took a picture of her phone and the messages on it and sent it to me. But if you're gonna do it, I'll send it to me. I like that. But don't do it. Don't do it.
That's an infringement of privacy. I just looked it up. Like,
You're gonna press charges.
No.
Okay. Abby, thank you. I'm very sorry this happened to you. You are A+. When I do the commercials for Stamps.com and I talk about people that make a difference behind the scenes, because that's what Stamps.com does, I always mention you. Did you know that?
I heard that on one. It was really cool. So
And
yeah,
I mean
thanks.
it. You are such a valuable part of this show. And for our listeners who are like, they pick on Abby. Lunchbox does out of nowhere sometimes, which I don't even know what's coming. And I'm like, how's the weather today? And Lunch is like, stupid, like Abby. And I'm like, wait, that's not how. But other than that, you are so valuable to me on this show and in other places that we work together. And I hope I tell you that off the air, and I hope that I want to tell you that on the air, okay?
Yes.
And if I'm ever going over the line, I try not to, you just let me know off the air.
Okay.
Okay?
You make up for his meanness.
Do you feel like I do a decent job at communicating? Because I've tried to be a lot more communicative over the last years at either my appreciation or non-appreciation of things?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you for saying that.
For sure.
Even if you're lying. Thank you for
No,
saying
I
that.
really do.
All right, Abby. Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye.
You too.
Bye. Like she's going home.
See you, Abby.
We had taco bowls last night.
Like with a big shell bowl?
Man, my wife can make a taco bowl. And she doesn't make a big deal about it. She's like, it's easy. And I don't know if it is or not. She makes a taco bowl. It's got meat, beef.
Oh, yeah. Ground beef.
Yeah. Ground perfectly, by the way. Like some little
She didn't
tomato thing
grind
she
it.
puts in it. See, I don't know what she does. It just tastes good. And then there's like some cheese stuff to it.
Yeah.
And it's like a cheese that's a mix.
Like a blend?
Yeah, it's like white cheese and yellow cheese.
It's called Mexican blend.
Yeah.
They sell it at the store.
Absolutely, it's in a bag. Yeah. But she buys the bag. And then she gets the siete shells.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some cauliflower rice. And I hate lettuce. Lettuce is a waste of everybody's time. But I put a little lettuce on there too, and I squeeze lime on it. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's like two things we do now. We do that, or we do HelloFresh, because HelloFresh, the thing about HelloFresh is it comes right to the door. And that's the great thing about HelloFresh too, is that you don't got to go grocery shopping. Everything like my last order, French onion soup with garlic bread. And I don't eat, and I haven't eaten a lot of breads. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't eat the bread the last time, but it is good garlic bread if you're breading it up. Broccoli cheddar soup, bread bowl, pork dumplings and veggie spring rolls. That's one I've been eating a little bit lately. So the HelloFresh A+. Eddie, what is your order?
Well, I got my box yesterday, and I was smoking chicken, which is crazy. Like, it was so good, and I was like, I can really use some mac and cheese. And in the box was Hatch mac and cheese.
What's
Dude,
Hatch? What's Hatch?
Hatch chili. It's like spicy mac and cheese. Mwah, delicious.
Lunchbox, what's the one thing? What's your favorite thing?
Oh, the white chocolate raspberry swirl checheesecake. I mean, it's like, who cares about the meal?
God.
Like, okay, wife, you cook the meal, I'll eat the cheesecake.
Love it. 40 weekly recipes. Round out your order with over 100 side snacks, desserts, and more from HelloFresh Market. HelloFresh is everything. Easy to prepare recipes that are cheaper than grocery store shopping. And here's the deal. I want to say this to you now. You get 16 free meals plus free shipping with the code BONES16 at HelloFresh.com/BONES16. That's the code BONES16. HelloFresh.com/bones16. That's what it is. That's what it is. I love it. I just want you guys to know that code, because you can use that code to actually get a better deal. Bone16. That's it. HelloFresh. All right. That's all I got for you now.